Hi there, I'm Lavana Fame. Welcome back to Dragon Age The Veilguard, episode 34. Okay, I am really tempted to just take this zipline all the way across. At least we'll discover the beacon. At least we would discover the beacon. And maybe it'll help us to fill out this area. You know what, let's just do it. Okay. Ah, there is a dark spawn there. Okay. 3 Heartwood. Are you coming my way? Getting to a place where you think you can hit us from. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think this might allow us to get over there. Okay, well we've got some blight cysts to destroy, so yeah, let's have a look at this. Are you coming my way? I think it is. Well, let's see if we can grab this first. Ooh, lots of stuff. The Book of Ashes. A roll of names of friends and comrades carried to battle and to Mead Hall after. Heroes of every blight. These are not the dead, they are those who lived. Ah, okay. These are the ones who lived. Snapped chain, okay. 2 flawless crystal, 3 heartwood. Ah, there you are. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, 14 gold, 3 pure ore. Mineral dust. 3 pure ore. Okay. Alright. And that is that's some sort of light. Yeah, it's a light that's just been knocked over. Collect fade touched ore. Okay. 3 fade touched ore and 5 pure ore. Very nice. Okay, and that's heading off that way towards a gate. Which we're probably not going to be able to get in. I'll get through. Okay. Don't worry, guys. We will thoroughly explore this. Alright. 3 pure ore, 2 heartwood, and a chest. 3 heartwood, 64 gold. Foot soldiers armaments. Hey. Very nice. Okay, and then down. And it's one of those slug things. Are those the same ones that we saw where we found you? Yeah, on the Raveni coast. I think they might be. Swamp Road. Okay, so we've unlocked the fast travel, but we can't get through the door. Nah. Not yet. But hopefully we'll be able to get through there. Might just mean destroying a couple of blight boils to open the way, but yeah, shouldn't be a problem. Okay. So, anything hidden? Nothing hidden. Ah, there is a chest there. Okay. Well, let's clean up a little. Ah. Okay, dark spawn. Lovely. Alright, lots more dark spawn. Is this kind of like disturbing the waters in the fallow mire? Let's see. Let's keep jumping in and out of the water and see if that will lure some more to the surface. No? We're not luring anymore. Okay. Well. This isn't good. The blight is in the water. The blight is in the water. That's very not good. Weren't we worried about this for Treviso? But the Hosberg wetlands, which are, you know, wetlands. It's in the water. Well, the wetlands are done for then. 3 pure ore. 4 Imperial Weave, 58 gold. Glacial Talus. It's a ring, okay. Oh, mana on kill, mana regeneration, and extra mana. What do we have? Shocked. And while shocking weapons is active, charged attacks deal electric damage. Okay. I will not use that. Okay. Just for the shocked thing. Aha! Okay. It's some sort of vulture then. I think. Yeah. I think it's a vulture of some sort. Well. Let's continue having a look around. We are probably going to have to come through here just to make sure I haven't missed anything by not taking this little route. Yep. No, we've not missed anything. Good. Let's continue. Okay. Ah. Let's remove that, please. Destroy that. Okay. Pull that one out. Get up here. And then up here. Yeah, okay. Benedal's Tears, 44 gold, and Crow's Bandolier. Yeah, I didn't see any bees. But then we were fighting a dragon, and I don't think we used our potion in a regular fight, so I'm going to have to remember to do that. I'm going to have to actually remember to do that. Maybe I should let myself get hit a couple of times so that we're going to need a potion, and then we'll see if these bees will actually appear. Okay, that's a couple of cysts right here. Thank you, Harding. Okay. All right, and we are through. We are through to that little tunnel. Which, on the one hand, very nice to have the shortcut. On the other hand, if any darkspawn decide to appear in this area, they can just walk straight into the village. But you know what? It's fine. I'm sure the Grey Wardens will be able to save them. Because we won't be there, so someone will have to. They can save themselves. Alright, and there's our ladder. Lyrium dust and 3 pure ore. And 1 fade touched ore. Okay. So, that's all of that. That is all of this unlocked. We're going to have to go back for that chest. But I didn't notice the chest, but we'll mark it. Okay, and let's get down there. Ah, another vulture. Ah, the chest is up. Okay. Ah, okay. So that's a blight boil cyst thing. Okay, okay. Is it just that one that it's gonna be? That's that, surely. Is that not that? That's not that. Okay. Damn. Alright, well, we're gonna have to go looking. Ah, okay. Maybe I'll be able to strike it from here. There we go. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. So, that's something for Tash to do. Ah, okay, okay. So the boils, that is attached to... is it going to be that? Is it going to be that one? Okay. Tash, get rid of those, please. Thank you. Alright. Can you do this for me, son? Yep, it's that one. Okay. Anything else? That one, maybe? That bit right there? Maybe. Maybe. Okay. Try again, Hassan. Yes. Okay. Oh. Alright. Sweet. Okay. And what's in the chest?
I have a bad feeling about every place here.
Hang on. Ceramic vase, 2 Venedal's tears, and Tevinter Longcloak +7 for Nev. But she doesn't need it.
This is near the top of the list.
Yeah, I'll bet it is. I'll just bet it is. It's not exactly nice. Okay. Come on then. Okay, so what do we have? Right, okay, we've got the Gasping Manor. We've got Pinnacle of its kind. You know, we might as well go for Pinnacle of its kind. Yeah. Completely finish this part of this area all the way down at the bottom. And then work our way back around to collecting samples. Okay. Let's get around here. Okay. Don't suppose there's anything down there that we're gonna need. Oh. Ah, okay. Oi! Okay, 2 pure ore. Yeah. Still want to check the sides of these hills just to make sure that there's nothing stuck on the sides that we're allowed to find. Okay, and there is a very nasty looking house here. You've seen some stuff. I don't suppose we can destroy something through the window to open up the... No? No. We just can't get in. We just can't get in. Okay. Well, I don't suppose there's anything to... No. Are we sure there's no boil? Nothing we can shoot? Nah. Why would they have the windows open then so you can see in? Well, fine, fine. If you don't want to let me in there, I guess I won't be able to get in. Alright. Well, let's have a look around. Ah, the Darkspawn are coming to me. Okay. Nice. Okay. Got rid of all of the explodey ones. Any remains? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it.
Hey, take a look over there.
Yeah, another blight cyst. Okay. Oh, let's investigate this. Ah. Ah, okay, that's the demon. Maybe I should have done the cyst first. Oh, never mind.
Determination is at the shape of your will.
It's the trapped necropolis spirit.
Oh, that's adorable.
I'm lashed by common rage. You fought pretty hands and cracked the heart.
Boop. And boop. And you know what? You can boop that as well.
Give me my freedom.
Nope. Sorry. Alright. Iridescent jewel, 50 Mon watch, flawless crystal.
The necropolis door to the demon, the real demon these all came from, should be open.
Then we finish the job.
Damn right we're finishing that job. Dalish wraps +7. Legendary material fade touch silk and 213 gold. Sweet. Okay. Okay. Well, that is done. Yeah. If you can get up here, guys, you might as well. I suppose we might as well defeat the champion and then we'll look around. Okay. Who are you then? Amarel the Unwoven. Do we know Amarel? I don't think so. You get that, I will get that, and you get that. Really, yeah.
Tell your gods we won't be stopped.
Okay. And what do you have on you? Kinda looked like you had a helmet as well. Maybe not a Grey Warden one. But there we go.
This where it's needed.
2 more champion essences. Oh my gosh. What the heck? We've got a lot of blight mines around. All of a sudden. Just hanging around. Okay. Well, let's have a look in this chest. Light of Starkhaven. 7 Fade Touch Silk and 453 gold. Okay. This is another amulet. Another unique amulet. When at maximum mana, gain 25% weapon damage. When at 50 mana or lower, gain 25% weapon damage. So your first hit and then some of your last hits will have extra weapon damage. Whereas that's 20% throughout. 20% throughout to all standard enemies, whereas I'm guessing that the 25% weapon damage will be against any enemy? Including the bosses, maybe? No, because that's just weapon damage as well, isn't it? It's just weapon damage. Okay. Well, let's have a look around. I still need to get up, don't I? I still need to get further up. If we can. Yeah, there we go. Okay, 6 gold. Hey, and a ladder. Anything else on here? No? Okay, let's climb up. Alright. Mineral clay, 2 flawless crystal, large metal chunk, warden's key, extra resistance. Okay. When you reach low health, you're very, very resistant. But no, we're good. We're good. And doesn't look like there's going to be anything. Oops. Nothing around that edge. No. Won't even let me drop off. Okay. Well then. Let's go around. Yep. We'll go out as far as we can. Okay. Uh-huh. 3 flawless crystal. 3 imperial weave. Another blight covered house. Ooh. This one's got a... Okay. That's a blight boil thing then. Nice one, Hassan. Get rid of that. Can we not get that one yet? Can't get that one yet. Okay, there's something else. I assume. I assume there's something else. Huh. But it looks like that's the only one that's still attached to it. No. This is still attached to it. Okay. And that would be that one. Okay. Okay. Ah, yeah, okay, there is another blight boil over there. Well, we'll have another go at this one. And if neither of those light up, we'll go for that one. Yeah, it's not that. Okay. We're gonna have to go for this one then. Okay. That one there. Do I have to do both at the same time? Yes. Okay. Okay, that was gross. That was really gross. Okay. But now they've got blight boils working in tandem. Ugh. Alright, let's see. 5 pure ore, 42 gold. And the echo. Who am I? The echo asked. For I had asked it too. You are me, I echoed back. Or maybe I am you. Who am I? The echo said, when I said not a word. Worry not, for I am you, the echo soon assured. And I know where the gold was lost, and I know what you carry, and I know where to dig the hole, and what you plan to bury. Who are you? I echoed back to a voice now far away, and wait to hear an answer from the place where secrets lay. Note attached to the poem sent to Harding. This is Lavendel's version. I've heard the piece elsewhere in the Anderfels, but the third verse was different. Evka. Okay. Okay. 8 gold. Alright. Oh, could we have just walked? Oh, could we just gone? Maybe we could have just come round the back. Okay, well, never mind. Dwarven coin, fade touched crystal. Winged wall +7 for Devrin. Yeah, that looks a lot better. So you can have that. Okay. Well. Nothing around here. Nothing that I can see. And just death at the bottom, really. Yeah. Okay. Can I blow up the entirety of all that? No, it was just that one wall. Okay. Alright then. So. Well, let's see if we can get back up here. Right, we managed it once. Don't tell me you can't do it again. Hey, there we go, there we go. Okay. So. Nothing else around here? Well, that is the way to go. Yeah. Ah, pure ore. Okay. Huh. Is that you? Yeah, it is. That's the weird bird of prey thing making noise. It sounds incredibly threatening. Incredibly. Okay, that is blocked. This is blocked. And there is... There's a chest behind it. Oh gosh. Ah, okay, so this academic interest is probably going to come out over here. Probably. Darn it. Okay, well, never mind. Never mind. There's no trailing cysts coming from there, so yeah, it'll be from the other side. And nothing up here to find. Okay then. Well, let's get higher. Oh. Let's get up here. Uh-huh. Okay. We can't get that way. What? Hang on. What is that symbol? Shortcut. The symbol is a shortcut. Well, I don't suppose you can knock down that wall. Anyone? No? Okay. Let's open this. 3 pure ore, 3 flawless crystal. Okay. There is a Veilguard thing there. Okay. Yeah, this is the way out. We can't get in this way. That's a shame. That is a shame. Okay, well, never mind. Let's get out of here. And we'll go around. In fact, is there a fast travel point? Yeah, there's one right there. We'll just go there.
Venatory barrier crystals. Whoever came this way didn't want to be followed. What are they doing in the Hosberg wetlands?
Indeed, what are they doing here? Well then, let's find out. So, more barrier crystals. Yeah, I can see that. I can see it. And we're gonna have to get across. Gonna have to get up then. Up, up, up. Get rid of that. And that. Okay. Nice and easy. So. That strange statue apparently stuck in the rock. That's weird. Hey, okay. Oh, careful, Rook. Clay jar, 3 pure ore. Okay. I can't get any higher or do anything else. Okay. Oop. Well done. At least you didn't fall. Okay. So, anything down here? No. Looks like they've been digging for something. Or someone has. Okay. 5 pure ore. Okay. Yeah, okay. They just left them in one line. Why even bother? Why even bother? That was so easy. That was so easy.
What's that sound?
I have a feeling we will find out.
Of course we're going to find out. Pure ore. Okay. Nah, can't get over there. Okay. Another barrier crystal right there. Ah, an actual magical barrier. Ah, okay. Okay, that's fun, but... there. Okay. Okay, okay. And there we go. Nice. Alright. Most of the crystals are destroyed. Let's have a look around down here before we move on. 13 gold. Okay. Can we... Nope, can't do anything with that. Nothing there. I definitely want to look through there. I definitely want to look through there. Huh. 5 pure ore, 3 fade touched ore. Okay. And... yeah, unbind those wards. Hey. Hessarian, Sword of Mercy. A carving of Hessarian with his Sword of Mercy. His eyes are remorseful. The eyes of an executioner who would see a lady burning and end her pain. Okay, someone's obsessed with eyes. Skein of Yarn, 114 gold. Mage's Gambit plus 7. Less stagger. Nah, I think we'll stick with Fade Light. We'll stick with Fade Light. Okay. Nothing higher. Although that does look like... I was going to say it might be a window up there, but no, maybe it's just supposed to show that the walls are caving in. Alright. So... what are we looking at in here? Alright. Lots more crystals and stuff. Okay. Well, there's one right
This
here.
is the cursed manor.
It plays the part well.
It does. Okay, where is the next?
Lord Gaspin's treasure belongs to the Veilguard.
Who said that? Who said that? Okay. Gasping Manor fast travel unlocked. Okay. Haha. Well, the Ilethari are not going to stand much of a chance against us, really. We just killed Mythal. What could they hope to do against us?
So they want Lord Gaspin's treasure, but look at this place. Is it really still here?
Yeah, and what treasure could he possibly have had? Okay, there's a statue thing here. Okay. And another one over here. Collect some pure ore. Okay. And some treasure up there as well. Mineral dust, 2 flawless crystal. Okay, so these statues, which way are they supposed to face? Is that just a straight, we should be looking towards each other kind of thing? Maybe. Let's just move that. No? No? Okay. Maybe I've missed something. Maybe I've missed something. Well, let's finish looking around here. Okay, there's a third one there. Yeah, let's finish looking around before we play with the statues. 3 flawless crystal. Okay.
Inside.
What was that?
Ooh.
We are not alone here.
The manor is supposed to be cursed.
Is it really cursed, or is it just home to a captive spirit? There. Okay. And that one's coming from all the way over there. Okay. Oh, we always want to know more. We're very curious. There we go. Another barrier crystal down. Eee. Okay. Forgotten coin for Imperial Weave. 6 gold. Ring of the Warden Royal. Okay. Our ranks hold queens and kings, but call them only warden. The joining cares of front lines, not bloodlines. Wardens do not rise for flags, they answer to the calling. Yeah. Yeah, true equality. true equality in the Wardens. Okay. Benedal's Tears, 120 gold, and the Griffin's Tail for Davrin. Yeah, okay. I mean, Monster Leathers has more damage versus Darkspawn, whereas this only has extra Overwhelmed duration. Plus, it's only a +3 to his bonus ability damage. Nah, we'll leave it. We'll leave it. Yeah. Okay. And what do we have here? 3 Heartwood. Okay, and this was holding that closed, wasn't it? Yeah. Well, let's keep looking around first before we do anything else. 3 Flawless Crystal, 3 Imperial Weave. Okay. And that doesn't say anything. Maybe they are all supposed to look into the courtyard? Maybe?
What lies below?
What lies... Huh. Anyone else suddenly thinking about...
A cellar? Is this some demon crap?
Whatever gave us the idea, Spite's not happy about it.
Ah, okay, so there's a wisp there. We're gonna have to find a door for a wisp. Right, can't even open that. We can't open it. Does that mean we've got to go... Maybe we have to go from the top? Maybe there's a cyst or something that we need to open? Or we need to go around... Oh no, wait. That's probably what the statue's open. Most likely. Okay. Well, let's point you to the courtyard. Maybe that'll do something. No. Okay. Point you to you then? Well, let's keep looking around. There must be another statue. Investigate strange occurrences at Gaspin Manor. Okay. Let's unbind these wards.
The cellar. Stay on guard.
Okay, and that is open. Or at least it's going to be openable. Okay. Do a little bit of random destruction. Read this. Veilguard note. You wish to go to the Anderfels? Suit yourself. Take any foolish enough to follow you. If you want to chase some convoluted theory, so be it. You're free to return to whatever desolate place you wish, but do not expect my interest or support. Aelia. Ooh. Aelia. Really? Final research notes. This is my discovery, my chance to prove myself. The locals cry about a curse, but it wasn't. It was power. I know it. I can't get through the door, but I think something's coming for me. It will be mine. Okay. Lord Gaspin's notes. There should be no secrets here. The door, it vexes me. It is mine, and I will forge a way through it. I am lord of this manor, and its secrets shall yield to me. Okay, a lot of people who can't get through the door. Ah.
We've got a body.
Yeah.
Hasn't been dead long.
Well, 15 gold, okay. Research journal. Nothing of interest, nothing of note. What did they know? None have studied the Anderfels as I have. Do they think my interest lies in posts and lintels or whatever rot they mock me with? The manor holds value even now. Lord Gaspin found more than mere treasure, I'm sure. And when I gift this lost power to the risen god, not even Aelia and Zara will rival me in esteem. Sure.
Research notes. This man wanted Lord Gaspin's treasure to impress Elganon.
He wants status and higher regard from his fellow cultists.
Yeah, very shallow. Very shallow. Well, some people are idiots. Let's activate this. Ah. Consuming obsession. Guys. Okay, consuming obsession. Let's get this.
So the Veilguard wanted treasure, but found a sealed demon. Let's look around.
They never learn. Yeah, okay. 2 flawless crystal, fade touched ore, eyeball, valuable item, and viridian tusk +7. Oh, that's a rare axe for Tash. Ooh, okay. Taunted dragons take 50% damage, whereas this one, this one's just extra weapons damage, and her weapon attacks are always critical versus knocked down enemies. This is actually better, unless we're fighting a dragon. So we'll stay with this one. We'll stay with this one. Yeah. Did any of these drop anything good? No. No, none of the little demons dropped anything. Okay. And I'm guessing you're the Lord whatever? Final missive. The door. All these days, those long months, only for this? We have an arrangement. No, we have what we want. No. I'll seal the way. I can't...
This writing is old. If it was Lord Gaspin, whatever he thought was back here, it wasn't enough. He found a demon, or became the one we met. If the demon was the curse, at least we've kept it away from Lavendel. Once we're done, we can let Bastian know.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, so he might have become the demon. I mean, his corpse is the only one with the huge black, maybe blood stain, maybe demon ichor explosion outward. Yeah, I suppose, well no, I suppose there is some old blood from this one at least. But yeah, there's a lot of skeletons here. Are they older than Gaspin? Must be. Must be, because he said that the door was closed. So, the demon, if it wasn't Lord Gaspin himself, the demon seals the door after each person manages to break through it? Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, just to keep the obsession going. Griffin's Talon +7 for Davrin, a hammer, and Fade Touched Crystal. Attack my target. Yeah, sure, go for that one. You can have that, Davrin. That was a lot of extra damage. And 3 flawless crystal. Okay. Gosh. Well, I'm sure they got what they deserved. Every single one of them. Maybe the way these statues face, I should have noticed from the previous room, or maybe a room to come. So we'll just continue going and see if we can find something that will correspond. Otherwise we might just have to continue playing with them and just Hope we stumble upon it. Can't see anything there. We'll have a look around. Letter by an unknown Gaspin. The location is perhaps an eccentric choice, but it will be a fine country home. Quaint and magnificent all at once. You know how C loves his art and unusual antiquities. We'll have all on display, of course. C does like to show off. Why C? Why bother just abbreviating his name to C like that? Even notes amongst... Even if I send my family a note and I'm talking about one of my siblings or... well, anything. I'd write the full name. Why would I write... Why would you just put the initial, the first initial? Being obtuse on purpose. Kind of pointless. 5 Imperial Weave. 3 Flawless Crystal. 2 Imperial Weave. Ah. Can we get up? No, we can't knock that down. Ah, okay, there's a beam there. We probably need to walk up that. Okay, okay. I don't suppose we can light that candle? No. Okay. Alright. Can we get across the... No, I don't think we can. Oh. Ah. Well, never mind. We've come through... We've come through the door. Okay, well. Nice. Let's just take that down, please. Sweet, okay. Anything interesting in here? Some Imperial Weave. Okay. That is strange. Very strange. And of course, the blight is everywhere. Well, what else do we have here? 15 gold. Okay. And nothing else on the table. Some very weird statues. Very weird. Okay. And 13 gold. So, continuing on. A god statue, of course, okay. Nug carving to Venadal's tears. And let's see where these are gonna go. Okay. One right in front of us. Okay. Second one right in front of us. One there. And one there. Okay. Yet another Evanuris altar done. Okay, and this is the back way. So there is supposedly a shortcut. There is supposedly through there. So where would that be? Where would that be? Down this way. That's the shortcut, I suppose. Well, there's nothing to shoot. Ah! Okay. No, that's for a wisp.
I'll need a wisp.
Yeah, thank you. I've already figured that out. So we'll just move these around until something happens. Did that light up when you were moved? Yes, it did. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna have to look for these torches. There was one up there, wasn't there? Yeah, there's one up here. I'm gonna guess that you have to face this torch then. Yes, okay. So what do you... Ah, that one over there. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Sweet. Yeah, that did open that door. Fantastic. Alright. Imperial weave and some fabric hooks. 2 flawless crystal. 3 imperial weave. Jumpers binding +7. And 56 gold and an Elysian vessel. That's a lot more healing. And it applies shock to nearby enemies. Extra electric damage. Yeah, I'm going to equip this. We're just not using potions all that much, are we? I did not notice any bees at any point, so... Never mind. Right, of course. That's so silly. Alright. And we're through. And that's all done. That is all done. Is that everything then? No, we still need to get to that chest. We still need to get to that chest. Well, that one, I hope, we'll be able to get to now. I hope. I can't think of any way to get rid of the blight down there, so... I'm just gonna hope that it's been activated so we can shoot it now. After coming through the manor. No. We're still not able to get through it. Well, how are we supposed to... How are we supposed to get through there then? Is there something that we've missed? There must be something we've missed. Maybe that other house. Maybe there is something to do with this other house. And the blight on this house. Maybe there's another pustule thing. No. Are we supposed to get some sort of ability that'll make us... well, allow us to make these blight things active whenever we want? What? How else are we supposed to get in there? Can't see a way to activate that blight so that we can actually get rid of it. Can't see a way to activate this blight so we can get rid of it. Okay, we'll just ignore that then. And let's see if we can get to that other chest that we've actually marked. Hey, okay. Sweet. Battlehorn plus 7. Dwarven coin and 127 gold. Yeah, no, we'll leave that. What we've got is way better. Okay. Oh. Oh. First ritual note. Drink deep of the potion, your mind and dreams awakened, attuned to what you seek. Listen closely. Lost sketchbook, dragons. A sketchbook page, artist unknown, featuring a dragon. Special attention has been paid to illustrating an egg. A note reads, were they shell shards? Does it hatch? Does it hatch? Who knows? Who knows? Oops. Fade touch crystal, rare material. 52 gold. Okay. And I think that's it. I think that's it. Let's get out of here. Oh, okay. Damn right. I'm sure they do. Stop giving me the tooltips. It's a bit late now. Okay. No remains. Okay. Oh, they're fighting each other. Darkspawn fighting spirit. Very cool. And we got a delicate shroud. Okay, you know you've taken too long when the enemies start respawning. Alright then, so let's get back to collecting samples of the blight. So, yeah, that's a slide down. So, this might be contained. It might be a contained area. Let's track that. Okay. And that's not something we can get a sample from. Okay. Flooded farmlands. Okay.
You ready to fight?
Okay. There we go. Just clearing off the ones that are going to come towards me. Yeah, we've got some more incoming, but it's far enough away that I'm not worried. Let's get rid of that. Again, not something we can get a sample from. Unfortunately. And there's nothing around the outside either. Okay, let's climb up. Haha, okay. Get rid of the sandbags. 2 heartwood and 11 gold. And we can get even higher. Sweet, okay. I'm going to assume that that one we will be able to get a sample from, because it's on its own. Okay. Well, let's see if we can get higher. Alright. 5 pure ore, 4 fade-touched ore, and a big chest.
Those statues, they're Chantry sisters.
They're meant to look serene. The effect's somewhat ruined now.
Okay, 86 gold and something else. What statues? Which statues? I have no idea. Did you say that out of turn, Rook? You must have said that out of turn, because I don't see any. Ah, and that's the slide down. Okay. Well, I don't need to slide down. We're on this side. And we want to stay on this side. Okay. Let's get down. So. Yes, here you are.
Kick the crap out of him.
I sure did, technically. Flooded farmlands, fast travel unlocked. Good. And let's get rid of you. No, this is just a note. Rupert Voss's field checks. Dug the south field, dug the close field. Don't dig again, keep moving. Shout a wish down a well and it'll just say it again. Check the fields, it's there. I know it's right, can't leave yet. Dug the south field, dug the close field, dug the south field. Ah, okay.
Digging over the same areas. What was he searching for?
Stupid way to dig if you really want to find something.
Depends what he was trying to find. It depends, doesn't it? Okay. But that, we couldn't get a sample from that. We couldn't get a sample from it. Always.
They're close.
They are. Okay, and let's finish this off.
Take him down.
And we got some remains. 19 gold. Sweet. Maybe he was digging for blight. Yeah. That's not a blight sample. But it is something for Harding. So we can get some gold. 6 gold. Was it really worth it? Okay, 5 pure ore, fade touched ore. Okay, he was digging in front of the scarecrows though. Ah, Fenrirel statue. Okay. Well, we'll get to you. Can't destroy that, but I saw something in here. Something green. Yes. Yeah, okay. Bones Beneath the Creek, verse 1. Anderfell's folk song lyrics. Paths can lie and shadows hum. Who knows which fates are bleak? Would Ella lost now soon become more bones beneath the creek? Probably. Seems to be how your folk songs go. Tincture kit plus 7. 4 imperial weave and 54 gold. That's a lot of healing. Oh, and it's extra healing, 20% received, an extra revival charge, minus 30 duration of companion healing cooldowns. Oh, if we really needed healing, this would be an amazing one to get. But we don't. We're on easy mode. The healing isn't necessary.
Good. Needed some action.
Did we? Oh. Remains. Okay. Let's grab those before I forget about them. 14 gold. Sweet. And a heartwood. Alright. Okay, and let's get this Fen'Harel statue.
Another of those Fen'Harel altars.
This way. Just this way. Somewhere. Okay.
This was farmland.
And houses. People used to live here.
They did. Yeah, pretty obviously. Okay. Really? On top there? Ah, okay. Nice and easy. When she jumps onto it. Okay. Do we even need these Fen'Harel altar things anymore? We've already gone through all of the murals in the lighthouse. Should we need them? I mean, it's nice to have the skill points, but we don't really need the statues anymore, do we? Some pure ore. Okay. Going to the center of town. Well, we should have a look around a bit better before we continue on, so we don't miss anything. Okay. Ah, dead people. 3 flawless crystal, 2 imperial weave. Well spun thread. This particular spool of thread survived the blight. It's not a well-loved keepsake or treasured heirloom. It does promise future mending and the creation of something new. Okay. Cool. Heartwood. Yep. Nothing else in here? Door is sunken. That's why it's not going to open. It's sunk. Okay. Is that a blue light shining on there? Yes, but it's not something that we can pick up or anything. Is it just the light of the moon or something? It's just whatever mood lighting they're using. Okay. So, investigate the well.
A well.
Well,
An echo?
echo.
Right, okay. Ursa Voss's journal. An echo always answers back. It always listens, too. As thanks for clearing the boards, it's making sure I'm ready. Nothing has to change. The days don't have to change. Dad will be in the fields and Mom will feel better. Her voice is in the well now, too. We just need everything ready before the blight comes. It was right about the dead birds. It's right about this, too.
This
Really?
echo made promises and then... Do you think it took them all?
Okay. I think that's a yes. I think that's probably a yes. It's definitely a demon. Let's see.
Echo!
Echo.
That's not my voice.
Not your voice.
Nope. Can we just keep going?
Who are you?
Are you?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay. Can we jump in? can't jump in. Probably a good thing. Probably. Okay. Well, I guess we've got to find... maybe find more things to give us some reason to do something else with it. Probably. Well, let's keep going then. I'm sure there's going to be more notes around. Guess we'll destroy that. Can't get a sample there. 3 pure ore. Okay. Oh, lots of birds. Ah, I can see that. Okay. And we can't get in there. We can't get in. Oh, but we could tab something. Ah. Unbind wards. Ah, okay. Well, still, we're not getting in there. Okay.
Check out the ballista. Could be useful.
Ah,
Nice.
okay. The ballista. I guess we'll be using the ballista to knock that through then. Yeah, okay. Nope, we can't get that far around. We can't get that far around. Okay. No, it's not that, is it? Where is it? Space to exit. Okay. Well, never mind. There we go. Investigate.
An ogre.
Hey, messing with the blight boils made it mad.
We need to stop it.
We need to stop it. Okay. I suppose, is that saying that we could have used the ballista on that? Is it saying we could have used the ballista on that? I'm sure it's not really necessary.
It's down.
Damn right it's down. Okay, foul leather, 3 pure ore, 6 fid, touched ore. Ethemiel's ash plus 7, 1,265 gold. Fire, and it's a lot less than what we've got, so no. But yeah, okay, we probably should have been on that to hit the blight boil and then maybe to kill that, I suppose. Well, let's see what we've got.
And another sample.
That must be enough samples.
Yeah. Let's get back to Evka and Antoine.
Yes, we should be incredibly blight-ridden right now. Incredibly. The fact that the Grey Wardens are asking someone else who is not a Grey Warden to go and collect samples of blight boggles my mind, but sure. Plus 9 gold. Ceramic vase, 128 gold. Recruits simple tunic. And it is a light armor. Okay. You know what? Sure. We'll equip that. Alright then. Let's keep looking around. Probably have another blight boil over there. We still can't get into there. Lavendel Barricade. Okay. Hey, 3 flawless crystal, 2 imperial weave, and 12 gold. 4 pure ore. Okay. Well, we still not figured out the well. We've got a chest there. Only an echo. Yeah, we need to find more notes from the missing family. But that's going to be in the house that we just can't get into yet right now. Okay. $8 gold. Chest piece for Imperial Weave. Okay. Alright. Alright, so that's all that one needed. That's all that this one needed. But what about that house? What about that other house? And the bit in the wall? How the heck are we supposed to get through those? Let's read this. A family note. Meeting a friend out by the well. Knocked upstairs, but Mum said she's still not feeling well. I'll be home for supper. If I beat you back from the fields, I'll get it started.
Signs of a family that disappeared.
They might have left more behind.
Indeed. Let's open this. Silver bar, 96 gold. Pursuance implements +7. Medium armor. So no. 25% for potion effectiveness. Wow. You could get some epic healing from this, can't you? 7 gold. And... dead person. Amelia Voss's diary. I came up here. I needed to think without it watching me through his eyes. Can it do that? He's down in the fields, says a blight's coming, of all the wild things, but he's ready. He just needs to keep digging. Ursa came by later, but something in what she said. Has it taken her too? The door's locked from the outside now. When did that happen? I can hear water dripping. I won't get out in time.
Whatever this echo was in the well, I think it possessed them. The more people go near it, the more it gets in their minds.
It offered a way out, then kept them in place. Was it all a game?
That journal mentioned clearing boards from the well. It was sealed away once.
We're just gonna seal it? Really? We're just gonna seal it? I mean, we've destroyed bigger demons than whatever this is possibly going to be. We're just gonna seal the well? Maybe, couldn't we shoot the well? Can we shoot the well? No. Nah, well, never mind. Okay. Let's get over there and seal it up, I guess.
Whatever's down there, whatever you did to those people, I won't let you do it again. We're sealing the well.
Sealing.
It's done. No more echo.
For now.
Yeah, well done, Rook. You sure showed it. It's still talking to you. My gosh. What exactly did we use? What exactly did we use to close that well? Because, you know, a well is deep. So what did we get all the rubble from? I hope we brought a lot of it anyway to backfill an entire well. So we need to talk to a distressed villager. Yeah. And talk to Bastian and talk to Evka and Antoine. Okay. But I'm assuming we can get around there now and we'll be able to open that up. So let's just carry on. Okay, another blight boil. Sweet. Okay, let's have a look around before we get any closer to the gate. Pure ore. Okay. Okay, it looks like we should be able to get up there, but we can't. Can get up here. Sweet. 2 pure ore. Look at that. Look at that. That looks kind of like a raptor, doesn't it? Oh. Oh. Come on. Don't tell me that I can't get on there. Do not tell me I can't get on there. Nope. Invisible wall. It won't let me. What are those things? Surely it will tell me eventually. Surely it will. Okay. Let's collect some pure ore. 3 of it. Okay. And we can't get any higher. Alright then. And yeah, we can just knock that straight through now. Well, let's finish looking around first. Hey. Warden improvisation. A clay pot, a cloth stopper, and a hodgepodge alchemical mix. A good Grey Warden works with what they've got. Their weapons, their nerve, and the ability to improvise. Okay, so he's, whoever this is, created a grenade, probably. Just out of what they had handy. Maybe they're right wine. Alright. And that is done. So, let's go and finish up with some people. We'll talk to the guy who was talking about the manor first. Yep, there you are.
Rook! Always good to see people return. Means they're still alive.
We went up to Gaspin Manor.
You did? And the curse? Was it... Did the blight wake it?
Less the blight and more like some Venatori. There was a demon haunting the manor. We stopped it.
Huh. Well, we all knew something wasn't right. And thank you. That's one less evil to worry about.
Sweet, okay. 200 gold. 5 Fade Touched Ore. 100 Morn Watch strength. 100 Grey Warden strength. Really? Morn Watch and Grey Warden. 5 gold and some heartwood. Okay, and now let's find this scared villager.
The Voss family? Did you find anything?
There was something in the well. It got to them.
But we aren't supposed to listen. Stories. But it was sealed. We sealed it again. When it's safe to go back, I'll bury it even deeper for Ursa. Thank you for letting me know.
Really? Okay. 200 gold, 5 Fade Touched Ore, 50 Grey Warden strength. Our bond has increased again. But they're okay with it just being there on the land. Oh no, we'll seal it. Oh, I'll seal it even deeper. Why don't we just get rid of it? You know, like we've done with nearly every other demon we've come across. I say nearly simply because of the Pinnacle of Its Kind quest isn't done. Simply because of that. But very soon it will be. It soon will be. Alright, let's get to the shops before they turf me out of this place. Just in case. I'm a little bit worried that I'll not be able to get back here.
If you need to gear up...
I do. Let's get this for Devrin. That for Devrin as well. That for Harding. And that for Devrin. Okay. And then we'll get some of the appearance things. We're not going to have enough. We're not going to have enough to get all of this stuff. Well, let's get that. What is that? 380. Okay, let's get that. Yep. And that's about it. That's about it.
Keep your guard up.
That's worrying, but I hope that that means that we're not going to be, you know, prevented from coming back here. But still, it's a little bit worrying. I didn't have enough. Huh. I wonder what that's about. I wonder what that's about. There's got to be a story about the the statue in this village square that a bird has taken to standing on the upturned face of a lover? A child? Who knows? Okay. Let's go back to Evka and the other guy. Okay, guys. Ooh.
Antoine? Antoine!
Yes? Yes, the blight samples. They're like nothing we've seen, or anything in the Warden records. And I almost hear voices in it. The gods calling the blight.
I can't hear anything. But if you believe me...
We knew things were bad. But if the Blight's being called, the situation's more unpredictable than we thought. We need to...
I give you two reign, and this is where it leads. Chasing Rook's lies.
First Warden,
Stay away from the Blight and the Wardens. How many times must you be told?
Really? I'm sorry, the first Warden came here? Okay, we really found something. How should I know? Until I get through to you. Your rules won't save you. Oh. Oh. Okay, that does look like a Dalish thing. Your rules won't save you. But she's charming as well, and we really found something. No, your rules won't save you.
Do you know what happens when reality throws rules out the window? I do. You adapt your plans, or you die.
Save the speech for your friends in Arlethan.
Rook knew something was wrong.
I can hear it in the samples. The gods. She's telling the truth. The blight has changed. And that changes everything.
It changes nothing. Your sensitivity to blight is useful, Warden Antoine. But you've had more than one snake in your ear.
Really, we can work together. You won't listen, will you, or back off? Look, come on. We can work together.
No one here wants blight to spread. We can work together.
You're in no place to make offers. You tampered with a ritual that unleashed blight. You did not know what you were doing then, and you don't now.
If gods control the Blight, we need to change how we approach it.
Archdemons control blight, and we'd sense if one had risen. We'd make the sacrifices needed to fight it.
But we...
The blight has increased. Now is not the time to lose focus. Wardens Evka and Antoine, are you sworn to combat the blight?
Yes, but...
Then report back to Weishaupt and do so.
Wow. Okay.
That went poorly, even for a talk with him.
Yeah, I'm sorry you're in trouble. The talks with him go well, or he's an asshole. Yeah, he's an asshole.
What an asshole. A lot of people are gonna die for his arrogance.
Maybe.
So much for convincing the Wardens.
We can't give you the order, but you have us.
We'll keep tracking the Darkspawn and the Blight. We'll do what we can.
And if we learn the gods' plans, you will too.
Okay.
The elven god of monsters had been hard at work.
she'd taken the Darkspawn and made them so much worse. Now, she and Elganon had their glorious new army. The risen gods were ready. And they had just the target.
Did they? If it's not in the north, I don't want to know. Okay. 400 Grey Warden strength for whatever reason, considering the First Warden has stymied his at every turn. But sure, the Grey Wardens are getting stronger. Sure they are. On the one hand, I like that he's trying to take them back away from, you know, whatever they're doing up here to get them to combat the Blight. But on the other hand, he literally said, just go back to Weishaupt. Why? Did none of these people know that there's a Blight going on? That the south is falling to the Blight? Has nobody told them? Well, at least the gods have their army. Good for them. At least they're doing something. We're running around chasing our tail at the minute. And I'm sorry, but Evka and Antoine could have done this themselves. They're here. They are Grey Wardens. They should have been collecting these samples. What were we even... why were we even here? We should have been coming to hear their report. Or maybe, you know, they could have come to Minrathous with all of this information, and since the first Warden was already there, it wouldn't have been quite as much of a stretch to say that he appeared to tell them to give up on whatever they're doing and just go back to Weishaupt, because it's ridiculous that he's somehow managed to get to the Hossberg wetlands so quickly, just in time to hear the end of their report to Rook. To tell them once again that Rook lies. Rook lies. Now just go back to Weishaupt. That's beyond coincidence. I don't know what they're playing at. Antoine and Evka tried to convince the First Warden that the Blight was changed and the gods were responsible, but he refused to listen. It wasn't the outcome they wanted, but they weren't giving up there. Though ordered back to Weishaupt, Antoine and Evka promised to keep investigating the Blight and send word if they learned anything more. Great. Great. You do that.
We should take a break. Head back to the lighthouse for a bit.
Yeah.
He finally agrees to meet for a report, then he all but calls you a liar.
I think you were included in that.
Thanks.
Yeah. But he finally agrees to meet for a report, so before this, he didn't even listen to them. But now, for whatever reason, he decided now was the time to make a personal appearance. Sure, on his own as well. He didn't even have an entourage with him. He crossed from Minrathous to here on his own. Sure he did. Okay, whatever. Whatever. So, yeah, that chest we still can't get to, and there is a house over here that we still can't do anything with. This was kind of pointless. This was a pointless journey. In fact, not even kind of. This was a completely pointless journey. And there may be a door there that we didn't go down. Okay. We didn't learn anything new. We already knew that the Blight had changed. And there, of course. This is just so Evka and Antoine can have their le gasp moment. Oh wow, Rook was telling the truth. Why did we need to be here for this? Why couldn't you have had that on your own and then just come to me to tell me? You know, we definitely know that the Blight has changed. You were right. And this is how it's changed, maybe. Or something. What a pointless... Ugh. This is completely pointless. A ridiculous quest, but completely pointless. Why am I wasting my time? A change on the wind. Return to the lighthouse. Rumours reach the team of a new darkspawn threat. What? Really? After learning of mounting danger from the Inquisitor and being warned by the First Warden not to interfere with Grey Warden business, the team hears rumours of a darkspawn threat approaching Weishaupt. Well, they're Grey Wardens. The Grey Wardens can handle that. That's their stronghold. There should be so many Wardens there. Since, you know, they're apparently not in the south. Dear Lord. Okay, so we need to go give Davrin his gift. Just return to the lighthouse to, I don't know, I assume, be told about new quests. We need to go back to the necropolis to get rid of Pinnacle of its kind. And then hopefully... Yes, we've got both of the last champions, so we can go to the crossroads and open those gates. Sweet. In fact, we'll probably do the crossroads first before we go to the lighthouse. Yeah. So, I will leave it here. Hope you've enjoyed this. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe. I upload 5 videos a week, so hit the bell for notifications. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.